Good morning, guys. It's Titan Gaming back here with another Apex Legends video, and now today I am going to be going through some new hop-up ideas from a post that somebody sent me on Instagram. It's actually from a guy on Reddit named u/Hane2G, and he made a really nice graphic with all of this stuff for us, so we are going to take a look at all of that stuff, as well as some other pop-up ideas that I got from you guys on Twitter. So thank you to everybody who responded to that. I will be going through two of those today, but before we get into that, I do just want to remind you guys that this is the last video to enter for the 2 Battle Pass giveaway that's coming out tomorrow. In order to enter the drawing, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment on this video and let me know either which of these hop-ups was your favorite and you want to see added to the game, or let me know if you're enjoying duos, because I did post a poll yesterday on Twitter and a lot of people actually said that they were not having fun with it, so just let me know why. I personally have been having a lot of server lag and just a whole lot of third parties, but third parties we can deal with, the lag not so much. But without further ado, let's get into some of these hop-up ideas. So as I already said, you can see up on the top left that this graphic and these ideas were both made by a guy named Payne2G, and he has 4 here, starting with the multi-ammo receiver. Now this is a hop-up that would go on either the flatline or the hemlock, and it allows for both of those guns to switch between light ammo and heavy ammo. The trade-off for that is that you have a reduced mag size and a reduced reload speed. So actually I think that this wouldn't be too bad for the hemlock, since people are using it mostly on single fire now for kind of longer range stuff. So I think that would actually really benefit from this, whereas I don't think it really has much application with the flatline. But I feel like most hop-ups have one gun that they're really good on and another gun that they're completely useless on. So I think that this is fine. I actually would really love to see this come to the game. Now this next one is one of the more unique ones on the list. I think that it could have some really interesting applications to the game. So it's called Vampire Bite, and basically what it does is it greatly reduces the health damage you do, but it takes enemy shields and restores it to your health. Now this is a hop-up that would go on the Havoc, and I think that's mostly where I find its fault. I don't think that the Havoc is really a good gun to put something like this on, just because even without the turbocharger, the Havoc is still pretty crazy damage wise, and it would have to see a pretty significant nerf in order for this to really feel balanced. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Let me know what gun you think it would work on, because I really think it would do well replacing the disruptor rounds on the alternator or RE45 as opposed to a full-fledged assault rifle like the Havoc. Now the next one that I want to get into is the shocking rounds, which slow down your enemy and reduce damage and firing speed. Now it is going to give your opponents that arc star effect, and it'll slow them down just as much as if they were to get hit by one, and this would go on either the longbow or the hemlock. And I think this hop-up is just plain and simple too OP. Nobody likes being stun locked, and so if every bullet that you were hitting was doing this, I think it would be really frustrating to play against. I mean, think about it. All you would have to do is hit somebody once with the longbow, like anywhere on their body, and then they'd be stunned and you could just hit them with a headshot. So I really think that this would have to be charged up, maybe with a shield battery like the Sentinel does, in order for this to feel even remotely fair. And again, that damage reduction and fire speed reduction would have to be pretty significant. And then last and not least, let's get to the heat induction rounds. And these are basically the thermite rounds that I talked about in one of my very first videos. This is actually a hop-up that has been in the code for a really long time, and I think that they haven't released it to the game because they're just as afraid as I am that it would plain and simple suck. Now it applies the effect on the ground, walls, and to enemies, and it gives them that initial HUD effect where it's kind of hard to see, and then it does take damage after that, but it has a pretty great damage reduction, and this would go on the R301. And even though I don't like the entire hop-up, I think that the R301 part is the one that really turns me off the most, just because the R301 already melts people, and to give it something that does additional damage even when the person is missing their shots, as long as they hit one, it just feels very stupid, overpowered, and obnoxious. So I really hope they don't ever add the thermite hop up into the game. Just please leave it in the code. Now let's talk about 2 of them that I pulled from Twitter. Now this first one is actually gonna be dual wield, and I'll have the tweet up on screen to give credit to the author of this. And so he said that they should have an akimbo hop up, which basically would just make all pistols except the wingman be dual wieldable. So you could have 2 RE45s, 2 P2020s, 2 Mozambiques, whatever. I think it would be pretty fun, honestly. It doesn't have any game-breaking potential unless you're going to run around the map with dual wield hammer point P2020s, but Like, you would have a lot less reduced accuracy because you couldn't aim down sights, and you would go through ammo twice as fast. So I don't really see a problem. I think this would actually be a really fun hop up to have in the game. The Gaming Merchant actually put out a video on this a long time ago. I'm just remembering this now as I'm recording, where he actually said that he thought with the start of season 4 they would actually add that into the game, and they never did. So maybe we'll see that at some point in the future, maybe not, who knows. And the other one was a suggestion to have different firing options on the shotgun, so to have like birdshot, buckshot, but you kind of already have those with the precision choke. If you charge it all the way up, you're basically just shooting a slug. So maybe at some point, if they ever feel like they need to remove the precision choke or something like that, they could add different firing options to the shotgun. But right now I actually don't think it's terrible, especially if you get the purple muzzle attachment. It almost already feels like you're using slugs. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun looking into all of these different hop-ups and kind of placing them in the game with myself on these guns. Again, if you want to enter the competition, just subscribe and let me know if either you're enjoying the Valentine's Day duos, or let me know which of these hop-ups was your favorite. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I will be back pretty likely tomorrow. I have some really insane gameplay that I want to upload for you guys, so I will be posting some Valentine's Day duos gameplay tomorrow, unless any kind of breaking news happens. And at some point, if there's ever a break in the case with the wolves in Harvester, I will give you guys an update on that. But for right now, that's all I have for you guys. So this is Titan Gaming signing off, and I will see you guys in the next video. But until then, take it easy.